Data leak on Coinbase. You wanna know everything about that and the last information in the crypto world? Smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News. Crypto to the max with Rodrigo Arnedo. Coinbase estimates 180 to 400 million dollars in losses, remediation costs and reimbursements following today's cyber attack. We had a hack on Coinbase. It's a data leak, and yes, it seems that cyber criminals bribed and recruited rogue overseas support agents to pull personal data on some 1% of Coinbase M2Us. No passwords, private keys, or funds were exposed. Prime accounts are untouched. We will reimburse, they say, impacted customers. So it seems that you are not going to lose money, but you have to be very careful out there because it may be true that your data is leaked, and well, those hackers still are demanding $20 million in Bitcoin from Coinbase, threatening to leak more of that customer data. CEO Brian Astor says they won't pay, and they are now offering those $20 million as a reward for info leading to attackers' arrests. So, yeah, well, maybe if you've been long enough in this game, your data is leaked already. Jokes on them. This guy says my data breached several times a year. They're getting nothing new. And of course, this reminds us that we have to use ice cold storage. We need a cold wallet like Ledger, Stacks, Flex, or Nano. Remember X2 that if you buy any of these for this month, we have a campaign and you are eligible for a Punji Penguins edition. It's a collectible. So yeah, you have to send me an email to funontheright@gmail.com telling me which one you bought and when, and you are eligible to participate on that. Of course, stock for coin from Coinbase fell 4.1% after company talk about this cyber attack. And well, we want to know more about this, and I will let you know everything that I get to know. Leave me in the comments below if you have more information about this. And yes, you should be very careful right now. Always we have to be with all these extra layers of safety, as you know. But well, this time especially, because maybe if you were attacked, if your data is out there, you're going to have some emails, maybe SMSs with the seemingly Coinbase sign, but it's not, of course, Coinbase. Those are those hackers. They will ask you for more data, and remember that well, they need you to steal your funds allegedly, so do not help them doing that. Don't share passwords, don't share your seeds, your words, etc., etc. Be extra careful, like this guy that is just considering how he was hacked with Bybit. Also, he was on FTX, and now also with Coinbase. Seems that we are going to have a hack every other month. But talking about FTX precisely, it seems that May the 30th is going to be the day for the distribution over $5 billion to creditors. So if you were affected, you might have some of this crypto. Maybe this is good for the market because people having back that money, they might buy into some crypto. And talking about Coinbase, it's not just that they had this leak, this hack, but also that the SEC still has well, some trouble with them. They are probing Coinbase over potentially misleading user metrics in its 2021 IPO filing. Coinbase calls it a holdover investigation from prior administration and will cooperate to solve the matter. Not a very good day for Coinbase. You can check if your money is there. Be careful again. And now for the good news of the day. We have more and more companies buying Bitcoin. 5 companies invested $3 billion into Bitcoin in the last few days. Those are Strategy, Nakamoto, Metaplanet, GD Culture, and 21 among others. And talking about Nakamoto, now we know that cyberpunk legend Adam Back invested $700 million in Nakamoto for bringing all this strategy, this Michael Saylor idea, into every country in the world. China, good news there also for companies. Chinese public company DDC Enterprise to adopt a strategic Bitcoin reserve. It plans to buy 5,000 Bitcoin, and Chinese textile company Adentax issued stock to buy 8,000 Bitcoin. Again, we might have a liquidity crisis if all these companies buy and buy more Bitcoin, like Melius, from Brazil. Our shareholders, they say, approved by a wide majority the transformation of the company into the first Bitcoin treasury company listed in Brazil. Additionally, they're going to acquire 274 Bitcoin. This is huge. Again, more and more companies buying there. And we told you about companies, institutions, but also countries. We knew that Ukraine is reportedly in final stages of implementing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Also, states in the United States, state of Florida pension fund just revealed buying a lot of MicroStrategy stocks, so they are exposed into Bitcoin. And talking of adoption, 500 billion MasterCard will soon let 1 billion users send Bitcoin payments. That's huge. Now those stable coins are going to be, moved from users very, very easily. And we keep on looking into the world. We have this new coming from Bahrain. This company, this restaurants group, Al Abrah, is now the first publicly listed company to adopt Bitcoin treasury. With this, we go back into Donald Trump and his trip to Middle East. US and Qatar signed a major economic deal as part of 1.2 trillion commitment. And Donald Trump now is saying that his Middle East trip could bring in $10 trillion in potential investments. Thing is that Saudi Arabia central bank is buying MicroStrategy. Also, Saudi Arabia buying. This is bullish. And from UAE, you can see the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and how it had the flag of United States. Very, very nice day for Dubai too. Abu Dhabi also, Sovereign Wealth Fund disclosed buying all this amount of Bitcoin ETF. I don't know even how to read that. Seems like $500 million worth of the Bitcoin ETF. Well, in any case, a crazy amount. And Donald Trump keeps on visiting these countries. They have these curious dances. This is the heritage of the area, and they are trying to treat Donald Trump as well as they can as they make all these deals. And also, we have people that in the past were criticizing Bitcoin, now saying Bitcoin is cool, like Wall Street, JPMorgan, reporting they project Bitcoin now as more upside than gold. So now they're saying it's better than gold, and they are using blockchain. They're using Chainlink and Ondo for these tests they are doing on tokenization. All this crazy good news that bring us probably to the next leg up for Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin daily chart, and maybe you can see we are ranging, we are accumulating right now as we did here in this yellow circle, or as we did here. Each time we had a leg up. So yeah, what do you think? Maybe this is the case again, and Bitcoin is going to go higher, maybe to an all-time high. This could be, of course, but also remember that in the downside, we have the gap of the CME futures to be filled, and we have some scenarios where we project Bitcoin to go down. So again, as always, it can go up, down, remain flat. Be careful out there. Also with Ethereum, because it's going up, but still we have this gap to be filled. And remember that in previous videos, we're talking a lot about Ethereum chart, and it might be good or it might be again really bad as we projected here. If you want to know more, go to those previous videos where I told you also about the gold and the possibility of the correction of a 14%. We are down now some of that percentage, and we are going down so hard that we are creating other gaps that we have to fill in our way up. So right now we just fill this one, we have another one on top of us, but we still have these three that I believe that they're going to be filled at some point. It seems Paul Sakaba said that China is selling this gold because now, the geopolitical tension and the macroeconomics seems to be better after their deals. So again, as always, just have a look at the stock market and decide if there's still room for Standard Poor's 500 and Nasdaq to keep on going higher. And of course, just have a look at the bubbles. We might be in an altcoin season. EOS is going up, Ondo's going up, Hype 10%, Trump, a lot of crypto going up. And why EOS is going up? Well, because World Liberty Finance from Donald Trump bought this amount of EOS. So maybe we're going to, have our money back. I thought that was a loss forever, but maybe EOS will make it. We'll see about that. Just watch every video. Maybe you want to buy some crypto, or maybe you want to buy some Crocs, Bitcoin Crocs. I didn't know about this, but it seems that official Crocs are now launching a reduced amount of these shoes. Would you buy them now that we are headed to the pizza day, 22 of May, or would you buy some Bitcoin instead? Any case, you have to track what you buy, and for tracking that, you need coin tracking. You have the link in the description below. You have a 10% discount if you use the link in the description below. If you need some help, you have the full service, and also they will provide you this 10% for the full service. Remember that in Spain, if you are there, you're running out of time to do your tax report. You can do it also with coin tracking. And with this, we say goodbye to today's crypto news, while this cat is getting ready for more. How more? Well, because we still have some videos to watch, probably on AI's channel, Rodrigo Nedo's Inteligencia Artificial. And of course, you can keep here watching some more of our videos about crypto and financial freedom here on Rodrigo Nido, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, fun on the ride, health, money, love, poor in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!